Our next guest combines an innocent little trumpet with a trombone, a stack of high-tech electronics, a mute, connects it to his 3 laptops, and bada bing, bada boom, you got music. Playing multiplex from his new album, Automotive. There it is, available, the CD available in stores right now. Ladies and gentlemen, a little Ben Neill music. What Ben's doing right now is he's controlling the video as well as 3 trumpets, 3 computers, 3 synthesizers. Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Neill, just a little bit. Man, that is so cool.
Thanks a lot, man.
Now, people are looking at the video, and by the way, you do this in your performances, and you have a big screen behind you, and you have all of the computers.
Right.
But people are looking at the video and saying, hey, gee, that looks a little familiar. Those are from Volkswagen commercials,
yeah,
right?
These are actually video remixes of commercials for Volkswagen. And the Automotive CD is, the whole CD is extended versions of music that I did for 12 Volkswagen spots.
Very cool
TV
stuff.
spots. Yeah.
As they say, Volkswagen been very, very good to you, yeah?
Yes. Yes.
I guess one of the issues with Volkswagen or any TV commercial is you have to sync the music to fast-cutting video. Was that the genesis of all of this?
Yeah, well, I've been interested in interfacing my trumpet with visual materials for a long time. I've done a lot of different projects, including sculpture pieces that were MIDI controlled, installations, but this setup with the recent developments with laptops enables me to just do it in a much, much more effective way and without a ton of gear to drag.
It's portable. You can take this. Let's take a look at the trumpet, because this is, I mean, anybody who plays a trumpet is going to look at this and say, whoa, what is this? First of all, there's 3 bells on it.
Right.
Did you weld 3 trumpets together? What did you do?
I worked with an instrument builder. I had this idea that I wanted to be able to switch between different open and muted sounds just to create more interesting sonic effects.
The equivalent of the Led Zeppelin guitar with 3 tops there.
Right, to be able to shift around and create almost like a filtering effect acoustically.
But there's a lot of electronics in here too. Show us
absolutely.
how you get the music into the computers.
Well, it starts with a pickup here in the mouthpiece, which is a little microphone inside of the mouthpiece. And that is listening to the notes that I'm playing and then running that into this device, which is a pitch to MIDI controller.
Now, does this sound like the trumpet, or what does it sound like?
It sounds, it's what it would sound like if you were inside of the tube of the trumpet, essentially. It's kind of a compressed trumpet sound. But the reason this pickup is important is that it doesn't pick up any external sounds from in the room, only what's inside the mouthpiece.
Is that typical? I mean, will trumpeters often have pickups there in the mouthpiece?
Once again, it's something that people have used in the past.
Usually there's a mic at the bell, right?
It's usually more this type of a microphone.
So now you said it's going into this. This is a Roland MIDI controller device. Let's see if we can get a shot of it here.
It's a pitch to MIDI device, yeah.
Okay. So this takes the output of that and turns it into computer signals.
It turns my notes and my dynamics, everything basically that's coming off of my playing, and turns that into MIDI information, which then goes into the different computers.
Each of the computers getting a feed of that particular thing?
This one actually doesn't involve MIDI. This one just involves audio.
So there's MIDI going into the iBook and into the TI book, but not into the PowerBook.
Right. Another thing I have is
look at this. He's got a knob here.
These are manual MIDI controllers. These do the same functions that you would see on a pitch bend or modulation wheel on a keyboard.
So you twiddle that knob to bend the pitch,
or in this case to change the video to modulate some aspect of a software
Now
sound.
on the other side you have a switch here too.
And this is pressure sensing, same thing.
So your thumb with your left hand,
I use it with my little
your
finger
pinky
like this.
there.
Yeah,
okay.
Right.
You're doing a lot more than the average trumpeter. You've got 2 sets of valves too. Do the valves control the MIDI at all, or are they
No, the valves are just dealing with the acoustic switching of routing the acoustic sound into the different places.
This is amazing. And of course, don't forget the serial cable.
Yes.
I don't know. What's that for? That goes to the pickup?
That's just all the controllers. Yeah, all the controllers belted together into one.
And then you do
feed.
also have a microphone here, but that's just for the sound, right?
This is for sound. That is running into this
That
computer.
goes to the PowerBook.
Right,
okay.
Right.
Well, let's take a look at the 3 different computers now. What are they doing? This is the iBook is running what software?
This is running eMagic Logic, a sequencer software.
So that's taking the MIDI signal and mixing it with other signals?
There's some audio in here. There's also one strip of MIDI. If you noticed in the segment I just played, once the beats came in, the guy started shaking the bottle kind of in rhythm to the music, and that's what creates that, is this little strip of MIDI.
So this is just a little, this is actually not notes, this is shaking.
Those are MIDI notes. Yeah, those are MIDI notes.
And it speeds him up or slows him.
They're talking to this computer over here.
And then this is above here, this is a music track that's actually playing, you're playing with.
Right.
You're in effect duetting with this particular piece of software.
And then my MIDI is being merged with the MIDI that's coming out of this computer, inside the computer.
Oh, that's interesting. So you're both controlling the video.
Right. We're teaming together. So then I can, sometimes it's programmed so that the MIDI stops in the computer and it's just me.
Right.
Other times it's just the computer, and then I can blow over what the computer is doing, kind of jamming my MIDI over the top, which is what I was just doing.
Is it always doing what you've told it to do, or is there some randomizing stuff in here? I mean, do you know what it's going to do?
I don't know what it's going to do from my playing.
Right.
Because the stream that I send out is quite complex.
So you're kind of jamming with this thing.
Oh, it's very much a jam, and I use what I'm seeing. That's what's really interesting about
you're watching the video.
Is that I make my decisions and my improvisations based as much on what I'm seeing as what I'm hearing.
That is so cool.